You recall yesterday evening, after our prayer, I said that the big boys should wait. Remember? Yes. I said the boys should wait. And I asked them to clear the gutters because there were too many stones in the gutters. And those pipes there were blocking it. And I just had a feeling that it might rain. And if it rained, that everyone would be flooded. Because if those stones were there, those stones that were 20 that gutter were there, that it couldn't flow well, and then we'll have what we used to have sometimes when it's blocked, and everywhere would be flooded, even the refectory area would be flooded. And when I was saying that yesterday, I saw some person looking at the sky, they saw that there was like the moon, and I just laughed. But well, went ahead and declared the gutters very well. What happened last night? Heavy rain. You saw last night, heavy rain. How many of you noticed the rain last night? All of you. Aha, in the middle of the night, but you slept well. You enjoyed your sleep, right? Aha. So if we didn't clear the gutters before we went to bed, the whole place will be flooded now. The refectory, all those places will be messed up now. But thanks to God with that. Us, because we're able to look at the sky and say, because of the wind, it might rain, let's just clear this thing. That's what Jesus is saying. He was talking to the hypocrites, to the Pharisees. He says, you know how to check the weather. Look at this side, you see the sky is dark here, there is a cloud, it's okay, it's going to rain, and it does rain. Look at this side, it's okay, there's wind this way today. There'll be heat and there'll be heat. Yes, you know how to do that. But how come you're not able to understand the sign of the time? His own time that Jesus has come and some new teaching has come. And that God's judgment has come. The kingdom of God has come upon them. For them to do what is right. How come they are not able to understand and discern between things that are wrong that they are doing? They're not able to change to be doing what is good. How come? How come they are not facing the truth? How come they're going to enjoy evil deeds? How come? So this requires God's wisdom. So he advised them to do what is right, to calm down, and to obey God. That's why he uses the parable of the man going before the judge and says, hey, your accuser is taking you to the judge. Better settle with him. If you don't settle with him, you will hand over to the judge hand over to the officer will put you in prison, and then you pay your last penny before you leave. So it's good to settle with God. In our country today, how come we're not able to understand the times? We all were waiting for the president to give an announcement yesterday, and we all heard him yesterday. Was that what we were expecting? Was that what we were expecting? No. We're not expecting that. He left the key issues and started talking about other things. Persons, unarmed youths were out protesting, exercising their rights. Then some armed military people came and shot and killed some of them. He never said anything about that. I didn't see any empathy to the families of those youths. I didn't see anything. People were talking about before yesterday. We would like to know who gave the order to those military people to shoot at those youths, which we all, and all over the world, everyone has said was wrong. Never said anything about that. Why did he not say anything about that? Could it be that he was the one who gave the order? Or could it be he was aware? Or that he permitted it? Or that he does not understand? I don't know if he understands the plight of the youths. He says, we have heard you loud and clear. But the way he spoke, did he appear as someone who heard them loud and clear? No. He's talking about empower. Talking about give them. The youths are not talking about all these little things. The youths want to be in charge, want to be part of the administration, Mr. President. Hey, that's what they're talking about. They still don't get it. I understand that some governors had a meeting, some of the other governors, they are saying where they are surprised that youths are still agitating. You don't seem to get it. The youths want to be part of it. They want to, It's their time. They are tired of waiting. These are saying that for 40 years, some of you guys have been ruling, and you are saying they are the leaders of tomorrow. When is it tomorrow? When is it tomorrow? We have been in power for 40 years. That's what they say. Is that what they are saying? They are not saying cut and give us bits and pieces of peanuts, because they have been used to it. Their solution is still the same. See, Buhari's solution that's been their solution. You complain, they will give you small thing. You complain, they will give you small thing. No! They are tired. See, they're talking about empire. They are going to give you this money. No! They want to be in charge. They are tired of being given fish. They want the net. They want to cast the net into the sea themselves. They want to fish themselves. They want to be in charge of their affairs. They want to be involved. They talk about the formation of the police. You say, yes, SARS is abrogated, is cancelled. SARS is ended, yes. What next? They're going to review police salary, yes, fine. What next? What about the structuring of the entire system that people have been talking about? They don't seem to get it. He doesn't seem to get it. I don't know. Maybe he just don't want to say it. That's what he's saying today. How come you don't understand the sign of the times? Everything has repercussion. He comes out as a father of the nation and addresses everyone well and makes everyone happy and gives solution to the problem. It has its own solutions, its own repercussions. If he comes out well and speaks all out grammar and pretends to understand what people are saying, it has repercussion. It will play out with time. You do well for yourself. You do bad for yourself. You rule well, you rule well for yourself. Jesus has said it today. He was advising. He advised all the multitudes who were with him. He said to them, as you go with your accuser before the magistrate, make an effort to settle with him on the way. Lest he drags you to the judge, and the judge hands you over to the officer, and the officer will put you in prison. He says, I tell you, you never get out till you have paid the very last copper. As you rule the people, you rule the youth and everybody in this nation, and they protest and they complain, make an effort to listen to them and to settle their grievances to the best of your ability. Otherwise, if you do not, they will take their action in their own way. Every Nigerian is equal, from the president to the little child. I've said it before. I love the quotation that no Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian. Even those who are there, those that give up their lives for this struggle, their lives are as important as the life of the president. Their lives are as important as my life, as your life. Each of us, we're all the same. So if someone has lost his life, we should show concern. We should show concern. So if it doesn't bother you whether people lose their lives, it does not bother you whether military people shoot at innocent and unharmed youth, no problem. Maybe with time, we will know what bothers you. God bless you all.